Hey guys, Zulu here. Just want to share with you a quick video today around getting crystal clear around what it is you want from life. So many times I'll ask people what it is that they want. What do you want from life? What's your big goal? What are you working towards? And 98 times, 99 times out of 100 people will have this vague description. Oh, I just want to be happy, or I just want to be doing good in the world. And it's great having that idea, but very rarely will people have a crystalline, definite, outlined and well-defined picture of what it is they actually want. And even less so if they don't have that, how to get there. So for me, the big game changer for me in my life came when I decided and really created a well-defined image of what it is I want. You know, the way I like to describe it is having something here which is solid and definite out in the future that we can then shoot our grappling hook towards and allow that grappling hook to pull us towards it. That big vision will pull us forwards if we can define it well. If it's a vague kind of, I don't know exactly what it is, then that it's not something that we can actually hold on to. Our grappling hook's going to be it's not going to work well. The way a grappling hook works is it latches on to something solid and it pulls you towards it. So that's what I really would encourage you to spend time defining. Spend time visualizing, spend time thinking about, spend time feeling it out, what exactly that might be. What Napoleon Hill, the guy who wrote Think and Grow Rich, classic personal development book, he defines as your chief definite aim in life. Getting crystal clear on that chief definite aim, that purpose, that big vision. It's the start of everything. Knowing what you want. You know, if you don't know what you want, you're definitely not going to know how to get there. You're definitely not going to know what to do when you wake up in the morning. You might be spending all this time and energy doing something you hate doing, or doing something you don't really know why you're doing it. So, you know, there's 100 people I'll ask, what do you want from life? There might be 2 who'll be able to tell me what it is exactly that they want, and out of those 2, even less are going to be able to tell me a plan to get there. So first things first, I highly encourage you to spend some time thinking about making plans, writing out what it might be, what that chief definite purpose, what that aim of yours might be. Because once you have that, once you get once you define that, once you get clearly defined, once you get crystalline clarity around what it is, then you can actually move forward with confidence. You can actually wake up in the morning knowing what you're going to do. You're going to be able to create plans of action, break it down into plans of action that you can do daily. You're going to be doing something that's taking you towards that. You're going to be able to hold on to that with the grappling hook, be pulled by that vision, and you'll start having energy like you've never had before. You'll start waking up with confidence. You're not going to have time to do all these things that aren't taking you towards that. And it's really going to be a game changer. Spending time defining what it is that you really want out of life, because the universe is just waiting for you to ask of it what you want. And once you know what it is, it's going to give you exactly the things and create the circumstances that you exactly need in order for you to get there. So spend time creating that. I have shared a video with you in the past with a quick little task you can do in order to get clearer around that if you have absolutely no idea what that might be. And just to break it down in a real short form for you, what that is to go to bed each night and just do a sentence stem exercise where you write down my purpose is, and then for 5 minutes you just fill in alternate definitions or alternate finishing of that sentence. So you have my purpose is, and then you have these alternate finishings. So my purpose is to X, my purpose is to Y, my purpose is to Z, so on and so forth. And just write for 5 minutes, put it aside, go to sleep, wake up in the morning. Again, first thing that you do, when you wake up in the morning, my purpose is. Just have a little notepad next to you and then write down, finish that sentence of my purpose is. Do that for a week and you should be getting crystal clear around what your purpose might be. And yeah, that's one little thing you can do. There's so many other things you can do, but just start thinking about it. Start thinking what you might want to see in your life. I like to think of this 20-year plan. If you're 20-year-old or 30-year-old or even older, 40-year-old plus, if you think of 20 years, what can I spend 20 years of my life doing? Think of that as the shortest long term. 20 years, even if you were to go on the wrong path for 20 years, you can still, after 20 years, try something else. Or, all these ideas. I imagine that if you're anything like anyone, that you're probably good at a lot of things, or you might not even know what specifically you want to dedicate 20 years to. Just choose one. That exercise will help. That 7-day sentence stem exercise will help. But just decide on one. It's better to decide on something than to decide on nothing. When we get older, we're going to regret the things that we didn't do rather than the things we do that we decided on doing. So pick one and go for it, because you want to become one of those people. When you ask 100 people and one or two of them can tell you what they want, when you meet people like that, it's just so exciting. When you go out and ask, hey, what do you want to do with your life? And someone goes, this is exactly what I want to do. This is how I'm going to get there. That's so exciting. That's inspirational. And if you can become that person, your life's going to become a lot easier. You're not going to be able to have this kind of wishy-washy, I don't know, and have all these kind of feelings of, whether it's depression or anxiety. Knowing what you want is just going to give you all this energy like you've never had before. It's going to keep you up late at night, wake you up early in the morning. You're going to know exactly why you're here on earth. So spend time defining what it is you want. I implore you to do so, and in doing so, you're going to make the world a better place. So thanks for tuning in, and I hope to hear from you soon. If you got any comments, questions, please do comment below. And until next time, rock on.